Read your spelling words with me. As we read the words, think about this week's sort. Kick, take, look, sick, bike, book, lock, smoke, cook, duck. What did you notice about all of these words? What did they have in common? They all had the k sound at the end. This week, you are looking at the different ways that you can spell words that have the k sound at the end of the word. The first spelling pattern that you're looking at this week is the spelling pattern that makes the k sound by the CK at the end. So sometimes when you hear the k sound at the end of the words, it is with a C and a K. K. That is often what we normally have. So let's look at the words that you have that have the CK. So when you normally hear the k sound, it's probably the CK spelling, like in kick and sick and duck. Let's not forget lock. All these words have the k sound at the end, made by the spelling CK. You can also tell, another way to tell that it might be a CK at the end of those words is look at the vowels in these words. You've got the I in kick, the I in sick, the in lock, and the in duck. So if you have a short vowel in the word and you hear the k sound at the end, you know it's probably spelled CK. That keeps that vowel short if we add the CK. Well, what if the vowel isn't short, like in the word take? T-A-K. I still hear the k sound at the end, but I hear the long vowel. What have we studied already about how to make the vowel say its name? That's right, with a silent E. And as you look at the word take, you can see that it has a silent E. It's jumping over the K to make A say its name. Look back at kick. Remember that was a short vowel and we had to have the CK to make the k sound? Well, in take, A, we got the long vowel sound, so we know that we have to have a silent E. So when you are listening and working with your words this week and spelling them, and you hear the long vowel sound, you know that it has to have the E at the end to make it the vowel say its name, and it's spelled with just a K. Or if you want to remember it, a KE for the long vowel. So we've got that in take, in bike, and in smoke. All of these words have the long vowel sound in them, and the K at the end is the KE. Now there are other words that have the k sound at the end of the word, but they don't have the long vowel sound or the short vowel sound. Take a look at the word look. We haven't talked about that sound yet, but what do you notice about look and kick? Look and kick. You can hear that different sound that the two O's make, the sound. That's a diphthong, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But if you are listening to a word and in the middle sound you hear the or another word that's not a long vowel sound, A, E, I, O, and U, or a short vowel sound, A, E, I, or then you're pretty confident that the k sound you hear at the end of that word is spelled with just a K. Remember, if we put the E behind it, it becomes the long vowel sound, and if it's a C with it, then the vowel is staying short. So we can see that diphthong, and look, and we know the end of that sound, or the k sound we hear, is just a K. It happens again with book and cook. So this week, as you're studying your spelling patterns, I want you to really concentrate on the middle sound that the vowel makes when you hear the k sound at the end. If it makes the short sound like in kick, then you're going to spell the k sound with a CK. If it makes the long sound like A in take, then you know that you're going to have to spell it with a silent E, K silent E. But if you hear another sound like or another sound that you are just not know that doesn't make the long or the short sound, then you know that you can just spell the k sound with a K.